Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Academy. So today we are going to study equality in India. Okay, so let us start with the same topic. So we are going to discuss the fundamental rights and duties. 10 fundamental duties. That is, the first one is to abide by the constitution and to respect the ideals of constitution and institution, the national flag and the national anthem. Then second one is to cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. Third one, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Fourth one is to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. Fifth one is to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, linguistic and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce the practices derogatory to the dignity of women. The sixth one is to value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. Seventh one is to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. To develop the scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform. Ninth one is to safeguard public property and to abjure violence. 10th one is to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. So you have to know your rights, okay? What is the meaning of rights? Rights means literally mean those freedoms which are essential for personal good as well as the good of the community. So what are the rights of an Indian? Yes, the six fundamental rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. First one is right to equality. So what does it include? See, it includes equality before law, prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, equality of opportunity in matters of employment. Now, what do you mean by right to freedom? It means right to freedom and expression, which enable an individual to participate in public activities, freedom to assemble peacefully without arms, freedom to form associations or unions, freedom to move freely throughout the territory of India, freedom to reside and settle in any part of the territory of India, freedom to practice any profession or to carry on any occupation, trade, or business. Now, what do you mean by right against exploitation? It means abolition of trafficking in human beings and beggar, forced labor. Okay, abolition of employment of children below the age of 14 years in dangerous jobs like factories and mines. Now, what do you mean by the right to freedom of religion? All religions are equal before the state and no religion shall be given preference over the other. Citizens are free to preach, practice, and propagate any other religion of their choice. The objective of this right is to sustain the principle of secularism in India. Cultural and educational rights, what does it mean? It concludes any community which has a language and a script of its own has the right to conserve and develop them. No citizen can be discriminated against for admission in state or state aided institution. Now, right to constitutional remedies it empowers the citizens to move a court of law in case of any denial of the fundamental rights. So here we are done with the lesson, done with the topic. Thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.